Hello and welcome back to Prague, and today we're going to do a little walking tour up from our apartment in Davice. I'm going to look around a lesser known tourist type spot called New World. Then on from New World we're going to go down up to the monastery, that's Strahov Monastery, which is very historic, and we're also going to check out the brewery, which is at the monastery. Like everything Czech, there's always a brewery, there's always a pub everywhere. So come with us and join in. Ivana's going to be with me, but she doesn't really speak on camera. So anyway, yeah, just follow us. It'll be good. So just to give you a bit of background information about New World, in Czech it's Nový Svět, probably pronounced that wrong again, but it's part of the old town which was originally inhabited by the workers who worked at the castle. Generally a poor area actually, but these days it's a nice and very sought after area because there's lots of nice different picturesque cottages and so on. So carry on, we'll check it out now. Yeah, and apparently a lot of the original houses, well, all the original houses still exist, but still retain their original names, which apparently describe something made of gold. So we'll be looking at those as we go along. This bit, there's no graffiti on any of the walls, but look at this. Let's put it on there. Very strange. Couple of guys having a joint there. Quite liberal about it here, to be fair. So if you're planning on coming to Prague, it's definitely worthwhile checking out this area. It's a little bit further on from the standard tourist destinations, but not far. Basically, if you know Prague and you've probably been to Prague Castle, what you need to do is carry on further up the road from that, up the hill, and that'll take you to the New World area, which is what we're just coming through now. And from there we can move on up to the monastery and maybe get a beer in the brewery. strange boot hanging up from the ceiling, and also something that resembles the Isle of Man coat of arms. We'll find out what it is and let you know.
No to nevypadá. Fešáka.
So there's loads of these supposedly so-called weed shops in Prague, and it's all aimed at tourists basically, because nothing that they sell contains any THC, it's just the CBD. So the tourists think, oh, we can get stoned later, so they spend the money and then that won't happen. But there's loads of them, which is strange. Just outside the brewery now, and it's a bit quieter today, which is good. It's still in February and it's really decent weather for this time of year, to be honest. And it is really a lot less touristy on this side of the castle, so it's definitely worth checking it out. Not too many drunken British stag do's, although I did just hear some British voices in that pub. But to be fair, I think it's a little bit over exaggerated, the problem with the stag do's. I've been here a number of years and not really seen any issues. But then again, I don't spend all my time in the old town. Let's just have a look a bit further on. This is the actual monastery itself, and there's a really famous library in there. I think it's closed today. We can have a look at that another time soon. Now, if you do come up here, that's the obvious entrance there, and there's usually a queue, but all you've got to do is take the entrance to the right here, and there's another entrance down there, which you don't have to queue for, so pretty simple really. And just heading back down now towards the castle. We've been up to Strahov Monastery, and this is getting a bit more popular area. Obviously there's lots of tourists that you'll see up at the castle, but this weather is incredible for this time of year. It's still February and we've got like an early spring, which is brilliant. The weather in the Czech Republic can be very seasonal, more seasonal than the UK. You get proper winters, proper cold winters. Sometimes a bit too cold, can get down to -20, but apparently that was a long time ago due to global warming. But the good thing is the summers are very nice. It usually starts getting warm about April, and then that carries on right through to October, and you can get temperatures right into the top 20s, early 30s on a regular basis. have to be careful with some of these bars around here, because we came here for a drink. One of these, I can't remember which one, a year or so ago, and basically it was a tourist trap. The beer was 3 times the price what it should be, and a lot of visitors just don't even notice. I think it was this one, wasn't it? Okay, and we walk down now to the castle area. Plenty of people here, but it's not too busy today. It's still, you know, summer, and the Christmas market periods are a lot busier. So if you do get a chance to visit, I would say spring is nice, maybe September, but it can get pretty busy, especially during July and August. If you do get to come up here and you wanted a drink, there's a really nice pub. Let's just turn the camera around. Currently closed, not sure why, but it'll be reopening soon, and it's got a brilliant view just behind there and gardens that you can chill out, relax, have a beer, and check out the view of Prague, which is over there. Okay. So we're pretty lucky really to live in this part of Prague. It's called Davice, which the Google map fella calls Dejvice, and we've just walked back down from the castle. It takes about 10 minutes to get here, and we're outside one of our locals where we're going to go wrap it up and get some tea or dinner if you're from down south. So check out the head on the beer. It's pretty standard here in the Czech Republic. They do love to have a big head, but it's not quite like it is in the UK because it actually tastes of beer, the foam. They do different versions as well. One's called a schnit, and a schnit is much more fun. Basically, you've got about that much beer in the bottom, and they even do one called mleko. And mleko is actually means milk because the whole thing is foam. If you really fancy one of them, I've never seen anybody drinking one, but I have seen people drinking a schnit. So there you go. And just to give you an idea about the plans for this channel, we aim to give you, or I aim to give you, a perspective from a British expat living in Prague. And we're going to cover all different ideas, different aspects of what it's like to live here, places to go, places a bit off the beaten track, and unusual things to check out, including the music scene, which I'm involved in as I'm playing in a band here now. We've had a couple of gigs and rehearsing on a regular basis, so I'll let you know about them as we go along. So it'd be great if you could subscribe to the channel and like this video, and we'll be back with more soon.